1989 Topps 100 card plus one glossy rookie card super jumbo pack. We're back to 100 cards. I say that because we just did a video on an 88 Topps super jumbo pack where you got 90 cards plus one. And then before that, we did an 87 Topps super jumbo pack where you got 100 cards plus one. Got a thunderstorm going to the north of me, so you'll hear rumbles of thunder in the background, but it's not quite overhead yet. All right, what are we looking for? These are the rookies that we're looking for. See if we get any of them. Looks like the big one is going to be probably Randy Johnson, $2.50. No, Craig Biggio, $3, followed by Randy Johnson, $2.50. These are the error cards where there was a corrected card made. So we're also looking for these. The big one being the Bob Welch. I have one of these actually. The error card's $10. Stan Jefferson. This one can be a little tricky. The pink triangle version is $10. There's a violet triangle version, and then there's also a purple triangle version, both about a nickel. And then Franklin Stubbs, the team name on front is in white, and that's a $10 card. So see if we find any of those. All right, let's open this baby up. We opened up an 89 rack pack a few days ago, and there was or maybe about a week ago, and there was a Bob Welch card right on top, but it was not the error card. Gum's looking good. Card's looking good. Don't see any gum residue. Picked up Eric King, Scott Bales, John Tudor, Al Nipper, and there it is. Orestes Destrade. Probably mispronouncing his name. Now, both cards are worth a dime. Let's see which one we got. The error card, or the first variation, has an E with an asterisk and an F with an asterisk next to the copyright. Those are the print sheets. The second variation has just an F with an asterisk next to the copyright. We have the E asterisk, F asterisk version. So very nice. We've got the first version, or first variation, but again, it's only worth a dime. But that is very cool. You know what, we're going to put that up on the stand. That's going to be our error card, if you will, or one of the variations. All right, we picked up a checklist. Cards 529 to 660, good deal. Glenn Hubbard, Mike Campbell, Dave Winfield, phenomenal player he was. We'll put him up there. Wes Gardiner, American League All-Star card of Mike Greenwell, Will Tejada, Neil Heaton, Jack Lazorko, Scott Bales, John Tudor, Al Nipper, the San Diego Padres leaders with, it looks like, Benny Santiago and definitely Gary Carter. Very cool card there. We'll put that one up there. Dave Bergman, Marvin Freeman, Mario Diaz, Don Paul. Very nice. There's Gary Carter's base card. We'll take that. Card number 680. Mike Bielecki. And here is our second possible error card or corrected card. Turn back the clock to 1964 with Tony Oliva. Again, both versions are worth only a dime. The error is it's missing the copyright line on the back. The corrected version has the copyright line. Let's see what we've got. And we have the copyright line. So we've got the corrected version. Very cool on that. And that's going to be worth a dime. So cool on that error. All right, Vance Law, Chet Lemon, Jose Alvarez, Chris Bosio, Bob Horner, Keith Miller, John Dobson, Bob Melvin, Larry Owen, Juan Neves, got a little bit of something right there. Let's put this to the side because we probably will toss that. It looks like a scuff on the front. Shawan Dunston, I've seen those on these cards before, fresh out of the pack. Jim Ecker, Ken Daly, Pat Clements, manager of the Oakland Athletics at the time, Tony La Russa. We pulled his 88 Topps card and put it on the stand, so there you go. Eddie Murray, phenomenal player, card 625, we'll put him up there. Dave Righetti, phenomenal pitcher, put him on the stand when we got his 88 Topps card, so there you go. Craig Biggio, this is going to be his rookie card, isn't it? It is. Made the Hall of Fame in 2015. $3 card. Nice. So this is going to be the most valuable rookie card in the 89 Topps set. Craig Biggio. Look at that. That's awesome. Got Lou Whitaker. We'll put Lou up on the stand. Phenomenal player and longtime teammate of my favorite player, Alan Trammell. Dave Smith. Mike Dunn. Oh, this is a pack full of possible errors, y'all. Here it is. Bob Welch. For you that aren't familiar, the error card is worth $10. The corrected card is worth a dime. The error is the missing. I'll use this card as an example. This line here, complete major and minor league pitching record, is missing. That's the error card. The corrected card it is there. Let's see what we've got. And it's there. Complete major league pitching record, league leader in italics, blah, blah, blah. So this is the corrected version, and instead of worth $10, it's worth 10 cents. But that was fun. We've got Storm Davis, Gerald Perry, and finally Will Clark. Good deal on that Will Clark, number 660. All right, what did we pick up in that first section? Well, we picked up the Juan Neves, but we're going to have to toss him due to a scuff there. We picked up Will Clark, phenomenal player. Lou Whitaker, another phenomenal player. Dave Righetti, great pitcher. Tony La Russa, great manager. Dave Winfield, great player. Over here, we picked up Eddie Murray. Gary Carter, rest in peace to him. And the Padres leaders with Gary Carter and Benito Santiago. Over here, we picked up the corrected version of Bob Welch's card, 10 cents. Craig Biggio's rookie, worth $3. Tony Oliva's Turn Back the Clock. This is going to be his corrected version, worth 10 cents. And Orestes Destrade, this is going to be the variation with the asterisk E as in Echo, asterisk F as in Foxtrot, copyright on the back, showing 2 print sheets, worth 10 cents. All right, let's go to the second section. And here is our 1989 Topps 88 Glossy Rookies card of Melito Perez. Nicknamed Juices and Berries. Yeah. I believe he passed away as well, so rest in peace to him, and that's a double asterisk version. Very good on the Melito Perez. We picked up Alejandro Pena. Got some wind going here. Norm Charlton. Gary Varsho. Eric Plunk. Greg Caderet. The Cleveland Indians leaders. Not real sure who that one is. The Detroit Tigers leaders with Mike Heath. There's definitely Alan Trammell. Not sure who that one is, but always front and center if Alan Trammell's involved. Tom Bolton. Look at this. Picked up a double of Orestes Destrade, although we've got a problem here. We've got a crease right here. This is going to be the same version, E asterisk F asterisk, although we're going to go ahead and toss this card out. There's a little bit of a smudge here, and there's already a crease in the corner. Picked up checklist number for cards 529 to 660. Good deal. Glenn Hubbard. Looks like we're getting doubles, y'all. Mike Campbell, Yep, we sure are. There's Dave Winfield, Alejandro Pena, Norm Charlton, German Gonzalez, Luis Rivera, the Montreal Expos leaders with, it looks like, Tim Rock Reigns and possibly Benny Santiago there. Picked up another checklist, cards 265 through 396. Felix Furman, Gene Wolter, Darnell Coles, Sid Fernandez, Rafael Palmeiro. Nice. Manager for the Cincinnati Reds, Pete Rose. This is going to be his last Topps card. Shane Rawley, Rafael Ramirez, Frank Tanana, Danny Heap, Israel Sanchez, Gene Larkin, Steve Jeltz, Mike Kingery, Joe Boever, Luis Salazar, Mark Clear, Rob Dibble, Tom Herr, Ed Hearn, Doug Trebek, Bob Walk, Mike Henneman, Andy Allenson, Eddie Whitson, Jim Sundberg, Atlee Hammaker, Jody Reed, and finally Oral Hershiser. Very nice on that. Big fan of him. All right, what did we pick up in that second pack? Well, we picked up the Montreal Expos leaders with Tim Rock Reigns and I believe Benny Santiago. Picked up the Detroit Tigers leaders with Mike Heath, catcher. There's Alan Trammell there. Not sure who that third gentleman is. Picked up Oral Hershiser, phenomenal pitcher. Manager of the Cincinnati Reds at the time, Pete Rose, going to be his last card. And Dave Winfield, phenomenal player. Our glossy rookies card this time goes to Melito Perez. We had to toss out two cards, one to Crease, Arestos Disc Trade, and Juan Neves due to a scuff right here. All right, folks, there you have it. 1989 Topps 100+1 card super jumbo pack. That was fun. We had a couple of possibilities of some errors there. That was fun to go through. Plus, we got the most valuable rookie card of the set. All right, y'all, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay tuned.